I'm virus. Just think about it. Words leave you coughing, flow leave you wheezing, sneezing. That just proves I'm colder than a sneasel.
What is up, YouTube? Retro Bro here with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a good friend from Twitter, Lewis. So let's go ahead and get this battle on the way. As soon as screen load, of course. And here we go! So, Lewis has a very interesting team indeed. By the way, I forgot to mention this is a UU tier battle per his request. So he opens up with the Nidoking. And based on the team he had, I figured Alakazam was the best opening, because Alakazam had coverage against, I believe, 4 of his Pokemon, so it was the safest choice I could have made. Luckily, he did not switch from me, so I got the easy Oko, and now he goes into Feraligatr. This is probably the Dragon Dancing set, but I should outspeed, and I went for the Energy Ball, which I did outspeed. To some extent, I feel like this is one of the reasons Alakazam should have stayed in OU, and in UU I feel like he's just a total monster, but it's really fun to be able to have these opportunities. At the same time, Alakazam is extremely frail, as you just saw, but then again, what really takes a Boom Burst from Exploud anyway? Not much from what I know, because Exploud is power. Anywho, the next poke he goes into is Typhlosion. This is the Scarf set, which is why he outsped me, but there was no reason to switch considering Alakazam had 1 HP. At the same time, as you guys all know, I'll go for sweeps every now and then when I can, but the whole 6-0 thing I'm not big on, because I'm not about trying to embarrass people or anything like that or completely puff my chest. Just not my style, but back to the battle. So he plays Arcanine, which is a switch from the Typhlosion, which I don't really understand because, you know, they're both weak to water. So he probably should have made another switch, like perhaps the Scrafty he just put out now. I mean, I did have Aura Sphere for his coverage, which I am currently revealing, but it still would have been a better hit for possibly the water, I guess. But I guess at the same time, if those are his last 3 pokes, there really wasn't much he could do. So, that's also a thing. So now, unfortunately, the last Pokemon he has is Typhlosion. And as we all know, well, Blastoise is going to wreck shop. Great game, buddy. You have a really interesting team. I just personally feel like because you didn't have as much coverage as you could have had, it gave you big issues. Like, from my perspective of generally looking at your team, Nidoking, Arcanine, and Typhlosion are all weak to water, at the same time sharing the fighting weakness between both Scrafty and Exploud. So unfortunately, in this particular case, your whole team, with the exception of Feraligatr, was weak to my Blastoise. So just a few tweaks in your team to get better coverage would definitely help your team, in my personal opinion. But other than that, it was an interesting team, and it was nice to see, you know, different pokes that's not always standard or bandwagon. If you guys like these type of battles, just like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what other type of battles you'd like to see in the comment section. Also, I'm still currently working on trying to get those NU pokes so I can show you guys some NU battles. And as usual, I've been Retro Bro, and I'm signing out.